score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
A run here. It's blocked. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, Blockman. He's got it. That's a 1st down. Across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Return, it's Dameon Pierce. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. It's his second touchdown of the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
There's a lot of teams around the league, Mike, that are very hesitant to design plays that call for their quarterback to run with the ball. There's a lot of factors at play that go in whether the play is successful or unsuccessful. Well, here, all those factors lined up perfectly because he got the right look, made the right decision. The next thing you know, he's in the end zone for 6.
Makes the score Lions 21, Vikings 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The RPO will get it to Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll throw out of the gun. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
18. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Back to the air one more time. Looking for his tight end on the quarter route. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A run now with McLaughlin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 Maverick. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Vikings looking for 3, bring out the field goal unit. That one is good. And the Vikings cut the deficit a bit. Winning score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Run the check. Let's go. Hop 70, hop 70. Cougar 19.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, up at the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Come on. Hey, smash up. 70, get the wolf. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out. And you got your helmet on, you think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back by 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
9 brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the air now on first and 10. This one complete right side. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half, so they still got some work to do. But if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the
You
play.
want to see linebackers play downhill,
6.
Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
3rd and 6.
18 Rodney, 19 Charger, 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass, the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Get up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On the ground, here comes Patterson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that short run, gets them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Let's go now.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play.
Here we go, here we go.
Slot man in motion left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. This looks like a design run. And he's going to have a Lions first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Rolling to the left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Back to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
35, Vikings 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Vikings first down.
A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0s up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Pierce for the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's he's going to be taken down at the 37.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 37.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. Man in motion is Smith. The RPO, that one is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
First and 10.
Warriors, 70. Let's go.
Laporta in motion.
70. Ready.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Come on, come on.
They'll run here with Patterson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. A gain there of 15. First down, Detroit.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Ready. Cougar 19, 16, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
He'll look to throw here on first down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's got it! And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4. Williams in motion.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitching catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
A run here with Gibbs. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
70, Timberwolf. Retro 80.
On the carry, it's Patterson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for the Lions. 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
No. Here we go. Set.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Bronco switch. Go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
It's the score: Lions 42, Vikings 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. It covers 51 yards.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolf.
That is taken in by Felton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
60 Eagles, 60, 19, Tiger, 19, trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Felton, touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score: Lions 42, Vikings 24.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. And the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready, go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They hand it to Gibbs. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
You're not. Cougar 19.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Cowboy 80.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Vikings 33-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Come on. Get your eye. On the ground, here comes Patterson.
The running back can get the ball carrier.
The offense is not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. The Lions will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
18 card, 60 Bobcat.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, set, take go.
He'll look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to try and pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And this is no good. Missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 19. Charger. 19.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They needed 5, and he picked up 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chatty.